Hello, and welcome to my first ever video on YouTube. My gamer tag is Protomark, and I'll be streaming Clash Royale content. So, my first video today is about the Royal Giant meta currently. It's a 3.1 elixir deck. It's got the Hunter, the Earthquake, the Barb, some of the strongest cards in the deck some of the strongest cards in the game right now. And it's got the Skeletons, which is in almost every meta deck right now. And this, I call every deck a meta deck, but this one right now, I'm telling you, is unstoppable. This deck, as you can see right here, got a little bit of highlights going on to the left. And in these highlights, you can just see me just rolling other people with this deck right now. You wait for them to counter push, you hit them with an offensive Royal Giant, back it up with a Hunter, or maybe even an Earthquake if they drop a Bomb Tower or a Tesla. And I'm telling you, this deck is unbeatable currently. And the Earthquake is due for a nerf, and they actually just nerfed it, I believe, like a day ago. And so now it doesn't do as much damage to the Crown Tower, but it does even more damage to towers like the Bomb Tower, the Tesla, Goblin Hut, and it does, I believe, 15% more now to them and 15% less to Crown Towers. So that's a big buff, and it might be a slight nerf to the Earthquake overall, but the way that this deck is meant to be played, it is a big buff, trust me. So now that those highlights are up, I just want to talk a little bit about this deck and a little intro to this video. So basically, this video I'm gonna just do the classic challenge, trying to go 12 wins, hopefully no losses. That is the plan, and I think we can go no losses. I gotta say, I have a good feeling after making this video. But yeah, this deck, you could play it aggressively, you can play it defensively. It doesn't matter your game style. This deck is the perfect deck. I'm telling you, if you play very aggro like me sometimes, in this video, the first couple games I'm way too aggro, but you can make up for it with your super defense with the Barbs and the Electro Spirit, and the Skeletons, the counter a P.E.K.K.A. or something like that. But yeah, so in this video I versed like a variety of decks in the Classic Challenge, and I don't want to spoil it too much, but you just gotta stay tuned to watch some more. Alright, so a little bit about me before we get into this video. I've been playing Clash for like 5 years now. Shout out to my buddy Pullman, who still plays the game. He was the one that kind of got me into this. And I don't know, I've got a little spare time on my hands during the semester, and I figured, why not start streaming? I've always wanted to, and now I can. So I was like, well, why not? And so this is my first video, and if you guys want to leave some criticism down in the comments, let me know. I appreciate it, even bad, good. Let me know if you like the background, what I did well, what I didn't do. Just let me know, hit me with a comment, and of course, subscribe and like it. I'm in the Royal Flush Esports clan right now. I was bouncing around back and forth in between clans, and I gotta say, this clan is like super friendly. Everyone's in here is super nice. I'm planning on staying here for a while. They're accepting some new members too, but they're not accepting too many. They're kind of strict about who they let in. But kind of lucky that I got in there, I gotta say. But yeah. So the deck that I was using to get this high was actually like a P.E.K.K.A. Freeze and a Lumberjack Prince combo. And I say that separately because I really do play it like two separate decks, and it's kind of hard. I'll make another video, but that'll probably be my next video. Is like on that deck and like how I've risen through the ranks with that one. But let's focus more on this Royal Giant meta right now. So today we'll be doing a classic challenge. We're hoping to go 12 and 0, but at least 12 wins. So at least 12 wins, hopefully no losses. So let's get right into this first game. All right. So I like to play a little aggro, so we're gonna start with a Royal Giant offensive. And maybe back it up with a Hunter, not too sure, see if he throws something down right away. Alright, let's put Electro Spirit down, some Skeletons just in case, and preempt Earthquake. Oh, he's got a Mega Knight. Alright. So you see the Mega Knight, and especially if he's got the baby dragon over there, I don't want to worry too much about it because that's being hit first. So I'm going to try, my main priority right now is to try and activate the King Tower, because that Mega Knight is super susceptible to that or whatever. And there we go, right there. So he plays a Firecracker in the middle. The Mega Knight jumps, and we do it with the Hunter. Of course, it kills the Hunter, kind of a little bit of waste of elixir. But look at that, we won the trade by like 300, and we got the King Tower activated. So it's a plus to me. All right, so now he's got Hog Rider Princess. It's an interesting combo. All right, maybe this is like a 3.1 Hog Rider. All right, so let's log those Spear Goblins right away. We got the Barbs pushing, get the Firecracker. Oh, it's perfect. Firecracker, take them right out. Alright. And the main reason why I kind of want to do this classic challenge was my cards really aren't leveled yet. But I gotta say, I'm still pushing through the ranks. Like right now, at the time of this video, it's like 5100. Right now, currently, I'm sitting at like 5600. And just with this deck, like I've been bouncing around with it. Even like look at my levels. I got one level 12, one level 13. The rest are 11s. Like they're not that good. I'm going against max decks, and I'm just rolling them. And I do pretty well in this tournament too, I gotta say. But yeah, so right now we got the Royal Giant with the Hunter to back it up. And it's looking like he doesn't have a tower, so I don't need to use this Earthquake. But at the time of this video, actually the Earthquake didn't get nerfed yet. So I was using it a little more aggressive than I should have on the towers, because at the time it was actually doing 15% more to the towers than it was now, like the ground towers. And it was actually doing more damage than it was the Fireball. And so that was like, they had to nerf it. I believe they just nerfed it today. I think I mentioned that earlier. But yeah, so he took my tower there. Kind of wasn't paying too much attention, and kind of got a little too cocky after I took that tower, spent too much elixir. But let's go right back with the Royal Giant push. We're gonna leave the Spear Goblins because I know I'm not getting Triple Crown with this deck. I have yet to, and if I get Triple Crown, I might just end the video. But all right, so those barbs weren't really that great of a placement, because once he takes that, it's gonna start hitting all four. Four out of the five. The first one's dead. The Baby Dragon is really doing some work down there. Alright, Log got the Princess. Not bad, not bad. He's got the Hot Guard, put the Hunter in there. Hopefully 1 to 2 hits. Electro Spirit should wipe out that minion horde. There it is. I love that Electro Spirit. He put it on the Skeleton Armor. It goes zigzag, zigzag. Takes out everything. Especially the minion horde. I've done it in some of the Infinite Elixir battles. And that Electro Spirit just like just goes right through everything. Especially people who have those like clone decks in there. And just zigzag right through everything. It's crazy. So especially due with those like Infinite Elixir ones, a little off topic, but definitely throw Electro Spirits in there. Alright, so we won our first battle. Let's go right into the second one. Yeah, so like I said, trying for 12 wins, 1-0, good start. Alright, let's see what we got going. So as I said, I do like to play aggro, so we're going to play aggro again here. Alright, so I like putting that Electro Spirit, because a lot of people do start by like counter pushing me with the Skeleton. There it is, Skeleton Army. Probably put the Electro Spirit a little too early. But yeah, there it is. So he's got a Giant coming on the other side. Thinking maybe he's going Giant Graveyard, maybe? Okay, yeah, Giant Graveyard. Hopefully he doesn't have a freeze in this deck, because I gotta say the freeze doesn't fare too well like with this deck. But this deck really doesn't have that many weaknesses to it. That's the best thing about this. One of the main decks that the only deck I lost to really was a Lava Loon, and that's kind of because I don't have that much air defense. Like my only air defense is the Firecracker and the Hunter, and maybe the Electro Spirit, but that's occasionally. Like depending, you really gotta play that right. But yeah, so not too much air defense. That's the only downside I believe to this deck. But if you play it right, you can manipulate the air. So you start putting troops in the middle, and they start going hitting your troops in the middle. Meanwhile, you're activating both Princess Towers. But yeah, so there's ways to play around it. You could definitely beat a Lava Loon with this deck. I have yet to. I've only versed one. I've lost one. But yeah, definitely could. Alright, let's get back into this video. So I just took another tower. I just took one tower. He's got the Graveyard and the Giant coming in. Alright, we got the Barbs, wipe it out. So it's looking like he doesn't have a freeze. But did use arrows and a snowball. So it's looking like this tower might go down, especially with that spare skeleton. It's always getting me, man. There's like leave a spare bat or spare skeleton somewhere every time. I don't understand it. That's probably why I'm not too far up the ranks. But yeah, so I love placing that Giant. So when you're playing this deck, you want to place, if you're already taking one tower, you want to be very aggressive with your Royal Giants. So placing it right there is great. It's guaranteed at least one hit if they don't have a tower. 1 to 2 hits at least. And that's always a great placement. Like, he could have placed a Skeleton Army there, but I preemptively put the Log there so to guarantee 2 hits. Alright, let's get these bats. Let's get every bat. Come on. Alright. Yeah, dang it. Didn't kill the Spear Goblins. That's okay. That's okay. Skeletons, Barbs, take rid of it. Look at this. One hit. 2 hit. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. Alright, we're going to Earthquake. 3, 4. Come on, get in there. Alright, we're 1 hit away from our second tower. It's looking like he's going to be at 500 health. 300, alright. If we cycle back that quick. It's a great thing about this 3.1 deck is you could cycle through. He's probably like, how the heck did I cycle through it that fast? He was still waiting on the giant to be dead, and I cycled through another royal giant. And that's a great thing about this deck. So this is looking like another dub. Oh, actually, this game's not over. I just lost that tower. Alright, so this is looking like a triple crown. Again, if I get triple crown, end in this video, because this deck doesn't get triple crown. We gotta be aggressive with those royal giants. Maybe not early on so much, but definitely late game. Like right now, we want to be aggressive with this. We want to keep putting the pressure on. And so it's looking like I spent a little too much elixir. I'm still going to put some more pressure. There's that spare bat. I'm telling you, get something, one spare thing every game. Alright, so he's going with that offensive graveyard and giant. So what I could do, instead of just playing this a little defensively, I could just go aggro and hope to win. Hope to like, not just hope to win, of course I hope to win. I could just put the royal giant down and not even defend, because it's what, 3-4 hits until that tower's dead. I could have gotten 3-4 hits that quickly. And especially if you put that much elixir on my base, it's going to take a little bit of time for that graveyard to accumulate. And the royal giant, look at that. 4 hits and it's done. There it is. So that's our second win. Not too bad, not too bad. But yeah, I'm telling you, if you're new to this game, or if you've been playing for a while, you're looking to mix things up, or if you're looking to rise through the ranks, I'm telling you, you gotta use this deck. Especially if you like playing aggro, defensively, this is a good in-between for this. Alright, let's get into our third game. We want to play a little more defensive now that we don't really have the Royal Giant in our starting hand. But I'm a little aggressive, so I don't like sitting on 10 elixir, but it's not a bad thing to sit on 10 elixir, trust me. Getting those counter pushes really do help. But I'm just a little bit too anxious when I play sometimes, especially when I make these videos. So yeah, so that's why I place those barbs in the middle, so then they can go and split lanes. And now we got 2 pushes going on. Oh, it's perfect. He's got a bomb tower. So we earthquake that. Again, this was before the nerf. I just want a disclaimer. And so that's probably why I didn't kill it right away. Alright. Not bad, not bad. Let's see if we can get a hit off. Hopefully he doesn't put something down. Alright. Oh, he's countering. Alright, probably one of those bombs will get through. Unless we get the electro. Oh, got the electro spirit in there. Alright. That was great. That was great defense right there by the hunter and the electro spirit. That combo works really well. And we gotta remember that going forward too. So alright, so he counters me there. And that's another thing, when you're playing AoE cards, you wanna always say if someone has Mega Knight or Valkyrie and you have the barbs, you want to place the barbs so that the Mega Knight or the Valkyrie is in the center of them. So when, or maybe not the Valkyrie, but much of like the Wizard or the Mega Knight is in the center of them, then they only hit like 1 or 2 of them compared to all 5. This definitely not with the Valkyrie though, because the Valkyrie would just hit all of them. But yeah, so we take that tower right there. We're gonna leave that spare spear goblin. That's probably gonna get a bomb off, unless these barbs switch targets. Okay, that's gonna get a bomb off for sure. All right, maybe 1 to 2. Kind of got me there. I don't know why he's so well played. I should be saying that to him. This guy's name is Sweaty, and I'm starting to see why. A little aggro with those balloons. Not bad, not bad. Alright, get 1. Alright, just pushing it. It's alright. So he's gonna try and put the bomb tower down. Alright, of course, if he were to put that a second later, we would just be hitting the princess right now. But always use that earthquake. It was a little late, but it's never too late for the offensive earthquake. At least before the nerf. I keep saying that, because now after this nerf, I probably wouldn't have done that, because it's just not as useful. It doesn't do as much damage anymore. I mean, it's only negative 15% now, but I don't know. Every bit of damage counts. Alright, let's see. 1 hit. Alright. Oh, he's got the miner. Alright, I'm gonna play a little more defensive here. I'm not gonna keep going with that push. He's got the lead by a little bit. There it is. You gotta expect that that balloon coming. Especially if it's been a while and you know that he cycled through it, you know that he's gonna use it soon. That's the worst thing about that balloon. That little bomb that drops at the end always gets me, man. Especially my other deck, it just that kills me. I don't want to talk about it. Alright, so right there he placed his bomb tower a little too late there, and I did start hitting his princess a little earlier. And so that's always a good thing. That's always a good thing. And so that's the other thing. When you place that royal giant right here, there we go. It's really hard to place like a defensive tower like that quickly. As soon as you see that royal giant, they almost have to be hovering over it to be able to like get that off. But so is that our third win now? That was our third win. Let's take a little break. Let's probably open up a crown chest or 2. Let's see what we got. But yeah, so not too bad, not too bad. 3 wins, 3-0. I'm liking it so far. I think it's a pretty good start. But yeah, I'm telling you, this deck is great. All right, so let's take a little break. Let's claim our reward, of course. You gotta get the season pass. Can't not get the season pass. You get it once, gotta keep buying it. It's like, I don't know. I had it one season, and I was like, I swear I'm just gonna get it one season. That's it. But you just keep going. All right, we're gonna hope for a hunter here. Keep going until we get a hunter. Get 6 strikes. I'm really hoping for a hunter. Oh, I could take a tornado, but I don't really want to settle for that. I'd like to get the hunter. All right, come, come. All right, settle for a tornado. Mm, that's a bummer. I hate getting those start points. All right, maybe we can go for an earthquake or some barbs. But yeah. So that's the other thing. Now that I'm like level 13, I'm really just trying to push for ladder. I'm trying to get all my cards to level 13 because it's not Clan Wars 1 anymore. It's Clan Wars 2. It's a little different. So it's better to just kind of have two or three decks that are all maxed instead of every card be level 11 because it doesn't really help you as much anymore. So just kind of keep that in mind when you're leveling up your cards from now on. But let's go right into our fourth battle. So place those barbs. Got the split barbs going on. He's got the Inferno Tower kind of early. Also, this guy's got Inferno Dragon in his name. There's no way he has Inferno Dragon in his deck. That has to be a throw off. But alright, so he's got a Mega Knight. Alright, so we're gonna want to try and activate that tower with the skeletons and the E-Spirit. Alright, so he's got the skeletons and the E-Spirit. Did not drop one time. That's a bummer. All good though. All good. He's gonna get a few hits off him. We definitely. It's not a good start. Not a good start. But I'm determined. I'm telling you, I'm determined. I want to go 12 now. That is my goal. So, let's see what we get. Alright, it's going to take that. Hopefully, that might get 1 to 2 skeleton hits off, but it doesn't matter because the other one's lower. And I'm trying to, like, the way I play this is I'd rather have the towers be even than spend elixir to worry about one being so much higher because I like to play just a 1 tower type of game, not like a 3 crown every game. But he keeps placing that Inferno Tower just for my barbs, which is really not a good idea. He could just be using the bats for that or something else. But so that's good on my part. That he's playing it wrong, really. He's got the Firecracker in to get rid of the gang. You see why he's mad. He's an Inferno type of a guy. He plays Inferno decks. But yeah, so let's see what we got. Not bad, not bad. Alright, let's go with the offensive Royal Giant. Going down the left lane. Let's hope preemptive skeleton army. Maybe. Alright, we're just gonna stick with the Mega Knight. I mean, I guess it does work. But I really hate it. I don't know why people use the Mega Knight so much. I gotta say, it's pretty easily countered. Like right there, perfect bar placement. Even started hitting the Hog Rider right there. And he was only hitting one. He was literally only hitting one barb right there, that Mega Knight. So that was perfect. He was hitting right at the crown of the barbs. And let's see what he goes. Probably gonna put that Inferno Tower down because we know he doesn't have the dragon by now. Alright, he's got the skeleton army. Should have preempted the log, but that's alright. We got the tower. Alright, so now we want to play defensively. 30 seconds left. Let's try not to give up a tower. That hog freeze. Alright, 2 tower type of a game. Alright, that's fine. He just spent 9 elixir or 12. Yeah, he spent 12 elixir right there because he put the princess down. It was a little late, princess. I don't know why he did that. Let's see what we got. Alright, log that. I think Electro Spirit should have taken that. I probably didn't need to log there. We're going to place the skeletons after the princess already locked on. And we're going to start with that offensive Royal Giant again. He just put his Mega Knight there, so that's perfect for us. We get a couple hits in. He's 7 elixir down. Alright. Earthquake took care of the Goblin Gang real easy. Not bad, not bad. We're going to want to place his barbs here, but we're going to want to be careful because he has a freeze, and we know that. We're going to kind of want to get the freeze out, and then we're going to put some more troops down. Alright, put the Skellies and the Wiz. Alright, and the Spirit, not the Wiz. Alright, 1 hit. Not bad, not bad. We're going to go for that offensive. Alright, maybe an Earthquake or a log. Don't have the logs. We're going to Earthquake right here. Alright, and just go for the win. Let's go. There it is. 1 more hit. Not bad, not bad. That guy did play well. I'll give him that. I like it. I love that emote. That Pekka Boombox emote. That one's great. That was worth the gems. But, alright, so that was our 4th win. Let's go for our 5th one. Alright. Yeah, so let's go for our 5th one now. And maybe take a break after the 5th one. If not, maybe the 6th one, and then I'll continue the vid. But alright, he's starting real early. Skeleton's Hog Rider is looking like a 2.6. I kind of really wasn't paying attention right away, so he kind of got a hit off. I really don't like decks like that. They're way too aggro because you start losing elixir way quicker than you think when you're playing aggressively, and that's not always a good thing. But alright, so let's see what we got. Of course, we couldn't finish off those archers. That's okay. Neither of them should get a hit unless he puts those knight in front. Alright, let's see what he has. So it's not a 2.6. Maybe it's a 2.9 High Rider. Not too sure. I've actually seen a couple of variations of the 2.6 that are still like 2.6 elixir, and they don't work as well. I like what he did there with the skeletons. That firecracker makes it so easy to activate the king tower, but luckily with the royal giant, the king tower is not too much of an issue if it gets activated. Like right here, we're gonna offense royal giant, and it's not really gonna hit. The king tower won't really be active. Like it's active, but it won't be hitting us. That earthquake was placed wrong since the king tower is reactivated. I should have just went also and had it hit all three. But that's okay. It's okay. It's like 300 damage. It's not looking like a 3 crown type of a game. Alright, place the barbs, and hopefully this Hog Rider doesn't get a hit. I got 1 hit. So there is a way to place the barbs probably 1 square lower than I just placed it. And if you place it right there, the Hog Rider takes so long that he actually dies before he gets a hit off on your princess. So that's always just something to keep in mind when you're using this deck. That's a good little tip right there. Alright, so we're going to want to put this Royal Giant down and skeletons right back. Alright, he's got the bomb, so the skeletons just waste of an elixir. Place it way too early. It's okay. Hopefully we get 1 hit off, maybe 2. 1 hit, it's fine. We won that elixir right there. It's good, it's good. That's all we want to say. Let's put this hunter down. Hopefully just 2-shot them. He's got the earthquake. That was a waste of an earthquake on his part. I don't know what he thought I was putting down. Maybe the barbs that would have been worth it, but he already saw I put the hunter down, and then he earthquakes. So that was a good mistake on his part for us. And let's see if we're going to be a little more aggro right here. So we're going to start to push up from the back with the firecracker. Get rid of the skeletons, start hitting that knight. And unless it dies, that's a bummer. But alright, so that was a really good earthquake by him. Yeah, he was definitely waiting for the barbs to use it. I'm not worried too much about that side, so I'm not going to invest too much elixir in it. I'm going to place the firecracker in the middle, so it hits it, bounces over to the right side. Not too bad. Let's see if that hits the tower. It's close. We don't want an earthquake just yet. Oh, that's alright. That's alright. Alright, so he's got a good lead right now. Game's almost over. He's still pushing that left side, but he should not really be. He should be pushing the right. So I'm just going to put 2 elixir down. That's a 2 elixir bonus on the left, essentially. Now I had to log, of course, because it didn't kill it fast enough. But right now we got the Royal Giant on the right side. Completely missed it. And he wins the game. Look at that. That's what's so good about this. Here we go. 5th game. Alright. Alright, so we're going to want to play a little more defensive again because we don't have the Royal Giant right in our starting hand. He did that split hog rider. That's always a good one, especially with that heal. I really don't like these Royal Hogs, gotta say. They always kind of mess me up just because, like, they're so useful, and especially with those split lanes, got two hogs on each lane, and one's gonna get a hit. It's pretty hard to stop both of them, especially right away like that. Like, no one's really expecting that right off the start, so that's good by him. But we're not too worried about that left side. Maybe the hunter will get 1 hit, like 200 damage or so. Hopefully it's dark. Yep, there we go. Dark Prince doesn't get hit. So right now, this is when I really wish I had a tornado to just activate that king tower right away. But again, that heal is great right there. See, if I was playing that deck, I would almost put the battle healer in there. So then you do that, and the hog riders push the battle healer forward, and then you're just constantly healing instead of just a quick burst. But maybe that's just too much elixir for his deck though. Alright, so let's see. We got a good split push going on, and completely missed that log. That's a bummer. All good. Wizardy mode says it all. But let's put the firecracker in the middle. Of course, the hunter didn't bait it. Electro wizard right there. Alright, we stop it from any hits getting to that right tower. Alright, so we're looking good. Actually, we turned this around pretty fast. I'm a little low elixir. I think I spoke too soon. This tower's probably gonna go down to like 200 or so. I don't think we'll lose it, but yeah, not too bad, not too bad. Ah, 236. All right, not bad. I think we still have the lead overall, like total damage, and this is looking like it'll be a 2 crown type of a game, so it's probably a good thing right now. Alright, so now my main thing is I want to protect that left tower. So I'm kind of going to give him a little bit of leeway on the right tower, and he goes and places 3 Musketeer. That does not belong in this deck. But, I haven't seen 3 Musketeers played in a while. That kind of threw me off a little bit. But, alright, so he took that right side, of course, because kind of threw me off. We got the left side pushing. The right side's only 400. I can get that at any moment with another Royal Giant. Not bad, not bad. One more hit. There it is. Alright, 30 seconds left. Gotta play a little defensively and just save 6 elixir for when we need it. Probably gonna place it like last couple seconds or so. Just kind of let him throw some elixir at me. And once it hits overtime, just one, 2 hits with a Royal Giant, and that's game. Alright, let's see what he does. I'll place it a little earlier. Put down 9 elixir for that. He really doesn't want his tower taken, but you gotta know that that can't really stop all of it, especially out of the earthquake. And now he's 9 elixir down, and just like that, game's over. He didn't have enough for those Royal Hogs just yet. Alright, oh, that was our 6th win! That's awesome! Alright, that was our 6th win, guys. Yeah, I think I might call the video here. It's been like half hour, so, part 2, definitely. Part 2, don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment down below. Again, what I mentioned earlier about the gamer tags, if you want to leave your gamer tag down in the comments, I'll be more than glad to do a friendly battle with you, put you in the next video, or so on. You can try out my P.E.K.K.A Freeze Lumberjack Prince combo. Hopefully not get smoked by that, but yeah, alright, peace out, guys.